How's it going, everybody? Daner here with North Central Coins, and welcome back to another episode of the most rare and valuable coins in Canada. For those who haven't heard the news, King Charles III is now appearing on Canadian coins and currency, and this may be one of the most significant events in Canadian coin collecting in several decades. Usually, it is very rare for modern coins to be worth much more than their face value, but it recently came to my attention there may be an extremely rare heir featured on some of the Canadian 2024 King Charles III nickels. Because these coins were released this year and because of the major change in obverse designs, there is a good chance there is more than a few quality control mistakes, and more than likely there are a few of these that may have escaped out into the wilds of circulation. And if somehow any of these make their way into your pocket change or you find them coin roll hunting, you definitely want to know what to look for so you don't accidentally let a gem slip back into the wilds of circulation. In this video, we'll explore the historical context surrounding the production of this rare and valuable 5-cent coin and delve into why it holds such importance in Canadian numismatic history. Additionally, we will discuss any of its distinguishing and identifying features, the significance among collectors, and also its potential value if you were ever to find a legitimate example. Before I do get into this, I would really appreciate if you guys would smash that thumbs up, subscribe if you're new, and also ring that bell notification so you can follow along with my new content as it is being released. And make sure to stay to the end of the video if you would like to find out how much you could get for one of these coins if you did ever find one. Then without further ado, what do you say we get right into it and discuss the Canadian 2024 Grease Air Nickel. Let's get it, guys. Creating the new design for His Majesty King Charles III's effigy involved a comprehensive and multi-step process. Following the announcement by the Government of Canada, over 350 artists in a database and also mint engravers received email invitations. The artists and engravers that expressed interest provided a portfolio of portrait work for evaluation. A thorough assessment was then conducted for each of the respondents. The short list of artists and engravers were given an artist brief with mandatory design requirements. Design concepts underwent evaluation by an internal mint review panel, assessing the submissions based on aesthetics, technical requirements, and their suitability for mass production. The winning design underwent scrutiny for necessary approvals from both the government and also Buckingham Palace. The mint initiated the engraving and tooling process, involving the creation of dies essential for striking the new coins. Subsequently, the production or striking of the new circulation coins commenced. So it was announced by the Canadian Mint in late 2023 that King Charles III coins would start making an appearance in circulation. So apparently there are some 2023 dated King Charles III coins, but the heir that we are discussing today is located on the 2024 King Charles III nickels. Now let's briefly discuss struck through or grease heirs. Struck through grease errors happen when grease or other contaminants fill the recesses of a coin die, preventing it from fully impressing the design onto the coin. If grease accumulates in certain areas of the die, those areas may not strike the coin properly, resulting in missing details or a blurry appearance where the grease obstructs the design. The affected area on the coin will typically show missing or distorted features with a flattened or smeared appearance. Now there are several different types of struck through errors. Coins can be struck through wire, they can be struck through fabric. Coins that have struck through wire errors occur when a piece of wire or another foreign object is caught between the dies during the striking process. This foreign object interferes with the normal striking process, preventing the full impression of the design on the coin blank. The wire may also be partially embedded in the coin, leaving an impression on the struck surface. Usually these coins will exhibit a raised line or indentation corresponding to the shape of the wire or object. The affected area may have missing or distorted details depending on the severity of the interference. In both cases, these errors are considered minting anomalies, and their occurrence is typically unintentional. They add an extra level of uniqueness and desirability to the affected coins and can be of great interest to collectors. The degree of rarity and also desirability of these errors depends on several factors such as the prominence of the struck-through feature, the coin's overall condition, and the appeal to collectors seeking these unusual or rare coins. depending on the severity of the grease error and also if the coin has a visible date, can greatly affect the value. But I know from experience that these are some of the most sought after error coins by experienced collectors. I've actually found a 2002 Canadian quarter with a pretty large grease error, and I sold it for around $100, and it was honestly one of my most profitable coin roll hunting finds to date. So these are out there, and they definitely fly under the radar of anyone who doesn't know how to identify them. In the case of this 2024 nickel, the gentleman who posted about it found this particular coin in a sealed proof set, which to me makes it even more intriguing. Whether he decides to keep it in the packaging or submit the coin to a grading company, its high grade should add another level of value to the error. Now, as is with most coins and collectibles, the value is truly in the eye of the beholder, and it is really worth whatever you can get someone to pay for it. But if I did have to give an estimate, if you were to find an error like this on a 2024 circulation nickel and it was in reasonably good condition, I don't doubt that you could get anywhere from $20 to $30 depending on how severe the grease error appears to be on the coin. In the case of the gentleman who posted about his uncirculated 2024 grease error, I would give his an even higher estimate of around $100 to $500 easily, because of the fact that it's sealed and it is the first year for a new monarch being featured on the obverse of the coins. What do you guys think about the new King Charles III coins that are floating around in circulation? Or what would you do if you ever found a legitimate example of this 2024 grease error? Or if you ever have found any of the coins discussed in this video, let me know down in the comments. I would love to know. Also, I would really appreciate if you guys would smash that thumbs up, subscribe if you're new, and also ring that bell notification to follow along with my new content. But I think that is pretty much going to do it for this one, folks. So until the next one, everybody, peace out and have a good one, y'all.